Good evening to one and all. On behalf of MIT School of Architecture, I, architect Sanika Pimpri, take the privilege to welcome all of you for this valedictory function of ongoing conference for past 2 days on Emerging Trends in Architecture 2018. So I again welcome all of you, and it's indeed a privilege of MIT School of Architecture to have architect Ravi Gadre sir as our chief guest for this function. He has almost over 3 decades of experience, professional, and he is an alumni of Abhinav Kala Mahavidyalay, currently known as BKPS College of Architecture, and he has graduated in 1977. He started his practice in 1979 and is currently a principal architect for both the firms, that is Ravi Gadre Associates and Gadre and Limbay Associates. He is a member of Indian Institute of Interior Design and fellow member of Indian Institute of Architects. He strongly believes in modernism, and many of his inspirations for design are from nature and history. He strongly believes in modernism, and his architectural inspirations are also from drawing cartoons as well as caricatures. His architectural journey can shortly be summarized as an enjoyment with adversity. I request Executive Director Honorable Jyoti Dhakne ma'am to felicitate Architect Ravi Gadre sir. Along with Gadre sir, we do have other eminent personalities without whom our technical sessions would not have been success. Those are none other than our session chairs. So, Dr. Uma Zadav, Session Chair for Building Construction and Technology. She is very passionate about sustainable design and sustainability. She has completed her PhD in Sustainable Rural Development in 2016 from SPPU and completed her post-graduation diploma in Urban and Rural Planning from one of the internationally renowned and pioneering institute, CEP, that is Center of Environmental Planning and Technology, Ahmedabad, in 2000. After graduating as an architect from MIT Aurangabad in 1997, she is currently working as a principal of D.Y. Patil School of Architecture, Ambi, Pune. She has a wide experience of 20 years of professional and 8.5 years of academic experience. She is also a member of professional bodies like COA, IIA, ITPI, AIV, FEED, etc. Each step in her life had enriched her with knowledge, which she loves to spread around. Her aim is to facilitate students to turn into a balanced, ethical, dedicated, honest, and successful professional and human being, all the way through education and visible conducts of the people around them. I request Principal of MIT School of Architecture, Architect Shilpa Nagapurkar ma'am, to felicitate Dr. Uma Zadav ma'am. I would call upon Uma Zadav ma'am. Please, ma'am. Our next session chair, that is Dr. Aarti Petkar, Session Chair for Urban Design and Urban Planning. Dr. Aarti Petkar is Assistant Professor of Town Planning, Branch of Department of Civil Engineering. She is alumnus of Shivaji University and College of Engineering, Pune. She has recently completed her PhD from SVNIT, Surat, with success. Her wide array of expertise in the domain of urban planning, housing, GIS applications, transportation planning, spatial analysis make her a distinctive academician. She has published more than 35 research articles in various journals and conferences of repute. She has been a key resource person in the field and has organized various events effectively. I again request Architect Shilpa Nagapurkar ma'am to felicitate Dr. Aarti Petkar. I call upon Aarti Petkar ma'am. Next session chair, Architect Aparna Metras, session chair for Design Indoor and Outdoors. She is an associate professor and academic coordinator at D.Y. Patil School of Architecture, Lohegaon, Pune. She has an experience of more than 16 years. She is graduated from SSS College of Architecture, Solapur in the year 1999 and then her master's in environmental architecture from D.Y. Patil School of Architecture, Pune in the year 2015. She has presented papers at various conferences on energy conservation and was also a guest speaker on valuation of all types of assets organized by Institution of Values, Pune branch. She has also worked with reputed firms as Chennai Architects and presently is principal architect at RP Metras and Associates, Solapur. I can request Architect Shilpa Nagapurkar ma'am to felicitate Architect Aparna Metras. I please call upon ma'am. Next session chair, Architect Rajiv Raje sir for professional practice. He is an eminent personality with more than 30 years of professional and academic experience. He is graduate from Abhinav Kala Mahavidyalaya in 1975. He's done his post-graduation in town planning from College of Engineering, Pune in 1979. He's also done his specialization in housing laws from ILS Law College, Pune. He was editor for various renowned journals as well as newsletters. He was convener of media group for Constro 2012 International Exhibition in Pune. He was past chairman of professional juries panel for annual ASA awards. Also, he represented India in bilateral talks in Malaysia Council of Architecture in Kuala Lumpur in May 2015. I now request our chief guest, Architect Ravi Gadre sir, to give the certificates and mementos for the best paper presenters. So, best paper presenter in design outdoor and design indoors, Architect Krutika Matkaikar and Architect Deepika Arbatti. Can anyone please collect the trophy and certificate on behalf of them? Next, for professional practice, Architect Nihar Sail and Architect Saili Sail. For Aesthetics in Architecture, architect Swati Choksi. For Can anyone collect on behalf of her? For Building Construction and Technology, architect Aditi Kolle. Congratulations to all the presenters and thank you, sir. And now request Vikram Hundekar sir to felicitate all the volunteers of the conference and also all the organizing committee of the conference. So from students from second year and from first year. From second year, Yash Vora and Mahika Patla. From first year, Dheeraj. From first year, Dheeraj and Harshita. Now they. Due to some delay, I have received one best prepper presenter right now. It's Urban Design and Urban Planning, architect Vaidehi Lavan. Can anyone take on behalf of her? Sir, please. I would now request architect Vikram Hundekar sir to felicitate all the organizing committee for teaching faculty and non-teaching faculty. I would start with our principal ma'am, architect Shilpa Nakapurkar ma'am. So I would like you to felicitate her. Please, sir. Architect Pashmina Gom. Architect Harshad Raisoni. Architect Vishwa Bhalekar. Architect Nihar Sail. Architect Saili Sail. Architect Mohammad Razaullah.
Architect Sanika Pimpre.
with non-teaching faculty, Chandrakant Mane, Reshma Khandalkar, Dhanashri Urankar, Prashant Tingale, Nitin Makasare, thank you, sir. I really appreciate the efforts taken by my colleagues, students, and all of us. I now request our chief guest, Architect Ravi Kadre sir, to express his views in few words.
Good evening, friends, architects, students, Usha ma'am, not Usha, sorry. Okay, dignitaries on the dais, off the dais. Actually, I am the last player having pads and hand gloves and waiting for my batting. But since the overshoot of time and the match is over now, so some other day I'm not a good orator, but I can present through my works or things nicely. But over the 2 days, lot of things has been spoken and heard about this, the theme. As everybody know that architecture cannot be taught, it has to be learnt. So the more you go for site visits, the more you travel, you see things, you analyze on yourself. Don't just believe that what the design architect has said, but actually visiting, experience that, and whether what he has said is true or not. So you should have your own assessment or say opinion on that architecture. That will help you. In college, first year I failed. It was 6 years course, so I took 7 years. So first year I failed and there was no etiquette. No, nothing. Total 1 year you have to sit at home. Because the rule was, if you get less than 30% in any subject, you are failed. So I got 23 marks in engineering, mechanics at that time it was said. So, and I had got 93% in design, average 93% in all. So I said that this is not, because engineering is a mathematics. So after, in 1 year, also my friend, in fact, all our gang failed that. 5, 6 we were having the gang. What we were doing, having breakfast, took the cycle, and we literally in 1 year, we total in Pune, whatever was going there, construction wise, some pits were in PCC, footing casting, slab casting, painting, polishing, everything we saw there in 1 year means not sitting idle in the home. And that was the real education I got. And since engineering is mathematics, so all the formulas were repeated 12 times, 15 times, and automatically you can use in the exam. So that's how in the October exam I got 75 marks out of 100 in engineering. And then onward, the car or the motor start. And throughout 5 years, I was first in design and first in the class also. So that is the education. So whatever in the next years where they were teaching, already I was knowing that. So it was a revision like that. So then last year I got a special medal. I think nobody has got after that, because one can get university gold medal, but that special medal was created by college, that throughout excellence in design. For all 5 years I was topping in design. So that award I got. And then I started my practice. I got total 16 awards, three national level award, other local award and other thing. I am also, so I am not telling about me, but the journey, how it was. All the awards, everything I got because I failed in first year. That is my, and that was there, that was the learning for me. And I got a good presentation now, but half an hour, but still if the time is not there, so any time, next time I can come and show that presentation. The theme was very good, only that I had some reservation about the word trend. In architecture, there should not be any trend, because in fashion, in hair, I can see many students with that trend. No, आजकल ऐसे trend cutting hair चल रहा है, या slim fit pant है, या palazzo है. So that is trend. That is only for 1 year. Na? Architecture lasts after your death also. So there is no trend in architecture. There can be a way of designing. There can be a way, self style of designing. A language is developed. After that, a philosophy is developed, like Corbusier. And whatever you do, that should be useful to the society. Like Corbusier has 5 points of modernism. And we still are following. Building on stilt. He had designed Villa Savoy in 1928. And at that time, he visualized that the coming era will be of automobile, and ground floor will be used for parking for the automobiles. So in 1928, he visualized, and he has done the Villa Savoy and terrace garden and ribbon window, whatever. Still, we are using that thing. Even he has designed the Marcelli block, that the houses should be stacked one above like a ship. He got that idea from a cruise ship. So the building will be like a cruise ship, and maximum ground should be kept open for the. So all these ideas he is invented. Similarly, there are many architects, Miss Van der Rohe, curtain wall, and steel buildings. So that's why they are called masters. And whatever they have invented or done in their architecture, it is still relevant, and we are still practicing. So that should be our goal. Whatever we are doing should be used. And that's why Corbusier, why he is very popular, because it is easy to copy him. Zaha Hadid, no, he is iconic architect, but you cannot copy her. You cannot duplicate the building, same. You cannot take anything from Franco Gehry's building. So they are iconic architects. Though they are master, they are iconic architects. But these old masters, they are real architects, and their philosophy, like I am die-hard follower of Corbusier. I say that it's a Gita for me. As I get matured, I can derive many things from. I have big portfolio of his all hand drawing and whatever is writing, everything. So it's whenever I get time, I read that. And after 2-3 years also, I get new perception of what he has written. Similarly, after 2-3 years, I read Fountainhead. From college time, I was reading Fountainhead. And every time I read Fountainhead, I have some different interpretation what Ayn Rand has written. So all these things are there. And more you read, more you will develop logic. And if you have appropriate logic in design, nobody will change your design. And that's what architects want. So with this words, I once again thank all these people on dais, dignitaries on dais, and wish you best luck in your future, because you are going to start. But one thing, don't start practice immediately after graduating. At least you should work 5 years in some office and then start. That is my thing. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for your great and mesmerizing words. I now request our architect, Principal Architect Shilpa Nakapurkar ma'am, to deliver vote of thanks.
Thank you, Sanika. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, delegates, students, colleagues, friends, I feel honored to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks in this valedictory function of 2 days National Conference on Emerging Trends in Architecture. It has been our pleasure to host all participants, delegates, and speakers of the conference at MIT School of Architecture, MIT ADT University, Pune. We would also like to acknowledge our esteemed speakers who took the time out of their busy schedule and showered us with their pearls of wisdom and knowledge. We are truly humbled by your presence. I sincerely thank our chief guest, Architect Ravi Gadre sir, and our guest of honor, Architect Baja Cooper sir, for kindly accepting our invitation and gracing the valedictory function. The sails for this particular nation were adjusted by a person who is not only a great motivation to all of us, but a visionary and the person who gave us the belief to bring together this conference. He is none other than our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Sunil Rai sir. I am thankful to him for his motivation. A leader is someone who creates an event. Team members essentially bring life to it. No event can take shape without a hard-working leader. It was the dedication and enthusiasm of our Honorable Executive Director, Mrs. Jyoti Dakne ma'am, her determinations and commendable, and it is her motivation which made this conference a huge success. I take this opportunity to thank technical committee members for providing their valuable comments in time and help towards the improvement of quality of papers presented in the conference. I also thank Dr. Parag Narkhede sir for chairing the technical committee and guiding us as an advisor for this conference. My thanks also go to all my faculty members who have given their dedication in organizing this conference. In particular, I would like to acknowledge and thanks Professor Pashmina, Professor Raza for managing the review process, Professor Saili, Professor Nihar, and Professor Sanika for coordinating inaugural valedictory function and technical sessions, Professor Vishwa for coordinating hospitality, food and refreshments. My special and hearty thanks to our non-teaching staff for their support, dedication, teamwork, and untiring efforts. Furthermore, let's have a special recognition to all the audience who remained patient throughout and encourage the morale of the speakers by their enthusiasm. Thank you very much for being our pillars of support. Let's have a big round of applause for our lovely audience. Thank you. The end of the story is the new beginning for many others. On this note, let's conclude a remarkable, memorable, and knowledgeable event of National Conference on Emerging Trends in Architecture. On behalf of MIT School of Architecture, we sincerely promise you that in the coming years too, we will keep on organizing such events related to the field with some more innovative ideas to nourish our mind and fill you with more knowledge. Have a good evening. Thank you.